Hello everybody, this is Thomas from Denmark coming to you with another video in my series on straight razor shaving. I've gotten some really good response on my previous videos, and there's been a request that I do a video of a shave with the feather that I reviewed in another video. I thought that was an excellent idea, and I'll go straight to the shave this time, not so much talking. So, of course, I whipped up a nice überlader, and today it consists of the Art of Shaving Sandalwood cream, and of course the sandalwood soap, and of course a little bit of glycerin. So, going straight to the lathering. Now, it's been said that I make a lot of lather, and it's probably true. I probably could do with a little less lather, but I'd rather throw some away in the end. I mean, the amount of lather that you get out of a single bowl of cream is just outstanding. I mean, you can't get that much lather out of a can of shaving, regular can of shaving cream. Anyways, of course the creams cost a little more, but in the end the luxury and everything is just worth it. I think I made this überlader a little bit too dry, so I'm just putting a little water on the brush and just hydrating the lather on my face. Of course, it's easier to add water to a dry lather than it is take water out of a wet lather. There's really no way to do that. So it's better to have just a little bit of water added at a time, until you get that perfect consistency of the lather. Now you'll notice that I'm really taking my time doing this, a good couple of minutes. It's a big part of the process for me in terms of wellness, which is basically what this whole shaving thing is about. It's about wellness for me, and I also find that it's much better to my skin this way when I really take my time doing it. In the beginning I'll rub it in circular motion and press hard with the brush, and when I've done that all over, I'll just kind of smear it on, paint it on, if you will, like this. So there I go. I'm ready for the first pass. Now, I've been asked how many shaves is in a blade like this. I really don't know. I've shaved one time with this blade where I did, I think, 2 passes or 3 passes, and the blade still passed the hanging hair test. So I don't know how many shaves is in it. It depends on the shaver as well, I'd say, but anywhere from 1 to 10 shaves, I guess. The blade is really sharp, and it really runs smooth on your face. This is because on the blade itself is some kind of non-stick coverage put on by the manufacturer, like you have on a Teflon pan, a non-stick frying pan, and this really does that the knife feels really smooth. Now, please bear in mind, this is only my second time shaving with this knife, and it was somewhat of a different experience. I got a few nicks and a little razor burn because the weight of the razor is very different from a regular straight razor. So, anyway, we'll see how it goes. You really don't want to put pressure on it. The razor itself is so heavy that it practically does the work for you. Yeah, I mean, there's no tugging or anything like that. It's an absolutely great feeling. However, I am being a lot more cautious than with my other straights, simply because this razor needs a little getting used to, that's for sure. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but the weight of it makes it, it's not what you're used to. And as in my last shave video, my first pass is with the grain, except for on the neck. I need to go across the grain here because my hair grows sideways. And it's really hard to go sideways on the neck. So I'll go down for the first pass and up for the second pass. Now I might be missing a great deal of spots here, but it's okay. I'd rather do a second pass, maybe even a third one, than to be too aggressive in the first pass, and I might cut myself. Now as for the grip, you'll notice that I'm not bending the razor. It's designed to bend like this, and you're supposed to hold it like this. This just doesn't feel natural to me. I guess I'm more of a Japanese straight razor kind of guy, really, because I very rarely fold my razors when I shave. Now you can also sometimes let your face do the work and kind of hold the knife still, like so. I guess a lot of these things I just do and I don't really think of them. That's another good thing about making one of these videos, even if you don't want to put it up on YouTube. I mean, when I watch my own videos, I actually learn a lot from my technique and just the way that I do things. And I'll look at it and I'll go, I shouldn't be doing that, I should be doing it the other way. So I actually learn a lot from it myself when I watch my own videos. Yeah, you can see there's a big old nick right there. And other than that, small nick right there. Other than that, it looks pretty good for a first pass. So, I'm gonna spare you the second pass because I'm about to reach the 10-minute limit on the video. But still, this is a great razor. I mean, absolutely brilliant razor. Even for people who own straight razors and don't really care for disposable blades, I'd still say this is an awesome razor. I mean, I'm definitely going to be using this. I originally bought it for travel, but I'm definitely going to be using it just in the house as well. Also, it really sets a standard for the sharpness of my blades. I mean, I really need to get back to the hone and the strops with some of my razors because they are no match for this one, that's for sure. So, anyway, that's a shaving video with the feather, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you can use some of the things I said, maybe you can't, but please feel free to post any comments as always. Thank you.